Long before he became the symbol of rebellion, long before religions reshaped him into a villain, Lucifer was something entirely different. A name that echoed brilliance, a title meaning the bringer of light, a being real or symbolic who stood not for darkness, but for illumination. The word Lucifer comes from Latin. Lux, meaning light. Fere, meaning to carry. Light bearer, the shining one, the morning star. In ancient astronomy, Lucifer referred to Venus as it rose at dawn, the brightest star in the sky, challenging even the sun with its brilliance. But Lucifer is older than Latin, older than Christianity. Civilizations across history worshipped a bringer of light. In Mesopotamia, Ishtar, the morning star. In Greece, Phosphorus, the light bringer. In Rome, Aurora's radiant herald. In Canaan, the shining sun of the dawn. The Lightbringer archetype was never evil. It represented knowledge, beauty, intelligence, and the pursuit of truth. So how did a title of beauty become a name feared across the world? The answer lies in a single verse. Mistranslated, misunderstood, and magnified for centuries. Isaiah 14:12, a passage describing the fall of a Babylonian king, a metaphor for arrogance and ruin. But translators, influenced by medieval theology, linked this king to a rebellious angel. The metaphor became myth, the myth became doctrine, and Lucifer became the devil. In original scripture, Lucifer and Satan were not the same being. Lucifer symbolized brilliance and pride. Satan symbolized the adversary, a role, not a name. But over time, artists, theologians, and rulers merged the two into one, a convenient villain, a universal enemy, even though the texts themselves never intended this fusion. In original scripture, Lucifer and Satan were not the same being. Lucifer symbolized brilliance and pride. Satan symbolized the adversary, a role, not a name. But over time, artists, theologians, and rulers merged the two into one, a convenient villain, a universal enemy, even though the texts themselves never intended this fusion. In Judaism, Lucifer as a fallen angel barely exists. The myth grew later. In Christianity, he becomes the embodiment of rebellion. In Islam, a different figure, Iblis, refuses to bow to Adam, not out of evil, but out of pride and purity of origin. Across these beliefs, one truth remains. Lucifer is not born from darkness, he is born from light. In John Milton's Paradise Lost, Lucifer becomes the tragic hero, brilliant, proud, articulate. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Milton's Lucifer is not a monster, but a symbol of the human spirit, ambitious, flawed, defiant. This version reshaped Western culture, turning Lucifer into one of literature's most compelling figures. In philosophy and psychology, Lucifer becomes an archetype, the seeker of forbidden knowledge. Light symbolizes truth, shadow symbolizes freedom. His story reflects our eternal struggle between obedience and awakening. To occult traditions, Lucifer is not a deity, but a symbol of enlightenment, the spark within the self that seeks understanding. A representation of self-awareness, non-conformity, and personal power. The Lightbringer is the inner flame that refuses to be extinguished. In a world that fears questioning, Lucifer represents the courage to ask. In a world built on conformity, he symbolizes individuality. People do not connect with him because he is evil. They connect because he challenges authority and embraces the pursuit of truth. Lucifer is not merely a figure of myth. He is a reflection of our nature, our brilliance, our pride, our hunger for meaning. He stands at the threshold between light and shadow, reminding us that truth is never one-sided. To understand Lucifer is to understand the human heart, the rise, the fall, and the fire that refuses to fade.